I'll start. So, Gmail for Android rolling out emoji reactions coming to iOS and web. So, the same way you do like little emoji reactions in Slack, you'll be able to do that in Gmail now. And I don't really think it has all that much value whatsoever. And I don't know that I'll ever use it, but hey, that's cool. Whatever, man.
Hey, let's figure out a way to pollute the web, or not the web, the internet even more with email reactions. Because if you're not on Gmail,
that's true.
What you're going to get is a separate email saying this person liked whatever. And
Yeah.
I got to say, as a person that's on Android,
that's
y'all
annoying.
Apple people annoy me when, at least in the past, I think it's gone now, but in the past, when you had thumbs up little text messages, and then we would get a full on text message saying, Adam has thumbs up this message.
I don't thumbs up your stuff. I just write back a really long paragraph that's generated by a chatbot, so that you feel so loved and appreciated. Like that's what I do. Like
I get the warm fuzzies from
Adam,
that. So.
do you want to get coffee? And it's like 4 paragraphs later. At the end of it, I'm like, yes. So like that's the.
So it's 4 paragraphs of explaining why you love coffee.
Well, and you like coffee and you like because you are such a close and flowery friend. I don't think flowery not the right
friend,
word, but yeah.
So this I feel like is a feature that is going to just annoy people, and then at some point this is going to get added on to the Google long list of things they've killed off. And in this case, it'll be a feature, not a product.
Indeed.
And talking about a feature that they just rolled out, though, Google wins a reprieve from $32.5 million verdict in Sonos patent fight. There's actually new articles to this too, but here's the cut to the chase here. The $32.5 million was taken away from Sonos because it was found that their patent was invalidated. The next day, or maybe like 2 days later, Google releases a update for their devices to be able to group them. That was a thing that you weren't able to do on Google devices, but you were able to do on Sonos devices because Sonos supposedly had a patent and now it's been invalidated. So here's the thing. As somebody who is actually on a number of patents, I think it's like 12 or something like that.
Right.
I'm all for patents helping protect innovation and things like that. This really does feel like something that was patented. It's kind of obvious. Shouldn't have ever gotten a patent in the first place.
Right.
And also, really, this is not something that's core to your business. I really feel like patents need to change in terms of how they're decided that they are allowable or not.
Right.
Just novelty is not enough, that it needs to really be something that is critical to protecting your business, because these kinds of things hold back society. Look, grouping Google speakers is probably not really holding back society that much,
but it holds back a lot of opportunity, a lot of cool things you can do, right? And I think they need to have the opportunity to use that technology. So no, this was a good move. Speaking of good moves, Google's AI is making traffic lights more efficient and less annoying. And this particular commentator is like, about time. I mean, come on, like this feels like it's been obvious for the longest time ever. I don't understand why it's taken us this long and this much traffic data to understand how to synchronize traffic lights to make traffic flow better. Maybe the problem's more complex than I understand, but I just, again, it seems super late to me, but hey, they're doing it. It's going to reduce carbon emissions substantially. It's going to reduce wait times at traffic lights. I'm all for it. I love it.
Yeah, this comes on the heels of the story that we talked about, I don't know, some number of weeks ago, where they were using machine learning and AI to reduce contrails, which helps reduce emissions.
Right. Yeah.
So this is kind of in that same vein, and I dig it, right? If we can, because you look at traffic sometimes and there's a green light and there's no cars going, and I'm just sitting there at a red light. What is happening here?
What's happening? Yeah.
There's no reason for me to be sitting here.
I sat for several minutes. I mean, it must have been 3 to 4 minutes one night at a traffic light. Literally, not a soul on the road. And I'm just like, I mean, I could run it, but I know for sure I'm going to get pulled over magically if I do. So
and you'd be just like, there was nobody here. And they're like, doesn't matter.
That.
That was still a red light. Really, I think the long-term goal of this is, and I don't really understand why we don't have this. We have cameras everywhere. Why don't traffic lights have cameras that then know how many cars are waiting, and then figure all that stuff out?
Yeah.
Like, do some magic and
say that hard.
Figure things out.
A little techno